What does this bebop line teach us about chromaticism? How's it going, guys? I transcribed this Lee Konitz line, learned to play it on the violin, learned to play it in a couple of different keys, and I've taken a couple of ideas from it. This line is played over a 2-5-1 in E flat major, so that's F minor 7, B flat 7, E flat major. Now, what I think Lee Konitz is doing here is he's taking some of the chord tones from that F minor, namely the root and the minor third, and he's making sure that he plays those notes on the strong beats of the bar, i.e. the on beats, not the off beats. And on the off beats, he's either playing a note from within the scale, that E flat major scale, or he's playing a chromatic note that's next to one of those chord tones. So, playing it nice and slow. On the beat, he plays the note of F, that root. He then goes underneath on it again. So 1, 2. On the beat, he's playing F. Off the beat, he's playing E natural, which is chromatically behind that F. Plays that F again. He plays a scale note, that G, that leads him up to the A flat, which is the third. Leads him up onto the A flat. He's playing that A flat, that minor third, on the beat. So 1, 2, 3. He then does the same thing on that A flat. Now he's aiming for the B flat, which is the root of this next chord, that B flat 7. Aims for that B flat by going over it by a scale note and hitting that note. The whole idea that making sure that the chord tones are on the strong beats and then the rest sort of surrounding it chromatically is a really pleasing sound for the ear, and it's what makes up a lot of bebop language. This line's by Lee Konitz. He was quite a sort of angular player, but everything he played sort of had rhyme and reason to it. What you can do, and what I like to do when I practice things like this, is you can take this concept and sort of put it on different chord tones. This line is focusing around the root and the third of the 2 chord, that F minor 7. So why don't we, rather than focusing on that root and the minor third, why don't we focus on the minor third and the 5th? A version of that could be like this. That line ends up, rather than focusing on the root and the minor third of the 2 chord and then ending on the root of the 5 chord, we focused around the minor third and the 5 of the 2 chord, and then we ended on the 3 of the 5 chord. We took this and we refocused it and made it into this. I used this line in my new etude that I wrote for my Patreon people. The etude is written over the tune There Will Never Be Another You. Joining my Patreon gives you access to live classes, all based around those etudes, regular help from me, PDFs, video explainers, live streams, and access to my beginners class course that is geared towards jazz violinists who are just starting out. Hopefully you enjoyed this little line breakdown video. Happy practicing.